Coffee and Colouring here, and I am here today to do my completed pages video for October, December and January. So there was a few pages I did in October and then only one, I did 2 in December and then 1 in January. So I just wanted to catch you guys up because I have been just very busy with the move, like I said, so I didn't colour as much, and I did have a colouring slump, so there were some months where I didn't get any colouring done. And yeah, this month in March I've been doing really well. I've been colouring a lot, so I have a lot to show you in March, so I wanted to catch you guys up on the other pages before I forget. And it's going to be hard enough to remember what I used in some of these. I think I'll try my best though. And yeah, so I completed 13 pages and from 8 different books, and then I have one whip, which I will show you the whip first and then get into the colouring books. So first I'm going to show you my whip, which is in Jasmine Beckett Griffith's colouring book, and I started this in October. Haven't worked on it since. It was one of the last pages I did in October actually, and I don't think I'll get it done in March just because of the current things I'm working on. So the whip is this page. I think I had red hair still when I did this. I think that's why I did it. That's crazy to think because my hair color changes so often. At the moment, I think I went black ends with bright green roots, like Billie Eilish, if you know her, and then after that I bleached the black out, chopped my hair off. No, I chopped my hair off first, then I bleached the black and the green out, and now my hair's currently blue, which I've always wanted blue hair, so that's awesome. But yeah, that's crazy to think I had red hair when I colored this, because I remember like thinking, oh yeah, I'll just make her hair the same hair color as mine. And yeah, I just used Prismacolor pencils, and then the background is a black Posca pen. I remember that much so far. Yeah, and I really loved how she was turning out, but I don't know when I'll come back to this. I'm one of those people, I don't like to have whips. I like to just get them done. So I think I will get it done. I'm not sure when and how long it will take me, but that is that page. And I love this book. I've only done one page in here, which is that one, and I really love this book. I remember being obsessed with seeing it in people's videos, but I haven't done nearly enough pages in it myself. So that is that one. So next I have, oh, I forgot to put my piece of paper back over the top just till I finish it, and then I'll spray it with fixative. So next I have the pages I completed in October. So they all have orange tabs because I do have some that I've worked in March. So yeah, I need to avoid those tabs because you guys are not allowed to see those till March. So yeah, I did one in Chibi Girls Halloween by Coco Wayo, and because it's got the plastic cover on it, I know I used my Touch 5 markers because they're yellow. And I did this page here, which is crazy because I remember not liking it as much when I was working on it. So the whole lot is done with alcohol markers, and then the little bats here are a pentel hybrid dual metallic. Sorry about the shine. Let me try and adjust the lighting a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So I'll take the plastic off maybe so you guys can see. So yeah, that's the Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, these little bats, and then the rest is sorry, not Ohuhu, my Touch 5 markers. So yeah, I actually really love how her eyes and her hair turned out, but I remember I wasn't too much of a fan of how I shaded this one. Yeah, I don't know, I was trying something different with how I shade Chibi usually. Just a very simple style and just layering the shades, like the dark, then the light, and then the lightest. And I got a white Posca pen for the shine. These stars are also Penta Hybrid Dual Metallic, the silver. And yeah, I just wanted to dive in and color one from this book. And yeah, like I said, looking back, I actually don't mind the page that much now, but for some reason while I was doing it, I remember getting frustrated and not liking it as much. Okay, so that was that page. Next I have Happy Halloween by Sachin Sachdeva, and this is one of the color by number books for kids, but I really just wanted to get these books and to do some for Halloween, just nice simple easy coloring, and to also play around with my Touch 5 markers a bit more because they were pretty new at that point. So there are 2 I've done in this month of March when I'm filming this, so I'm not going to show you those. But yeah, so I started off with doing this first page. It's so cute. It's a little cat. So with this one, like I said, the back does, or I can't remember if I said it actually, but it doesn't have a color palette like some of the newer books do. It just kind of says the colors down here, and you can kind of go off that and choose your own shade of that color. So I, you know, number 6 here I've got blue, and I didn't know if it was light blue or blue. I do know my colors. But yeah, that was blue. So then if it says blue on another page and I want it to be like a nighttime scene, I'll just use a dark blue, and yeah, just kind of play on them. So as you see, I've done a little bit of simple shading, which I love for these pages. So I've got like a dark marker and then the light marker, which I put all the light markers down, and then I go in and shade with the darker, and I used a white Posca pen for some highlights. And yeah, I don't think I need to take the plastic off. You can see how it looks. There's the bleed through, and yeah, it's got the plastic because like I said, I use my Touch 5 markers and they bleed. So I actually remember the order I did these in, so I will be showing you that. So then I did this one here. It's got a bunch of treats in it. This one was really fun to do as well, and again, same concept, just show some colors. And as you can see, I've got this bit of plastic on it, and it's still like the yellow still bled through, so that is crazy because I thought these did completely avoid that, but they don't. But it definitely isn't as bad as it could have been, so yeah, I think it helps. There's the back side there. So yeah, just my Touch 5 markers and a white Posca pen for details. Then I did this page here. I was just on a roll. I think there was one day where I did 3 of them all in a day, or 2, and then I did 2 another day, something like that. But I was really loving this book. So yeah, this page with the pumpkins. I used a white Posca pen for the spider web here, and I really love that. Love the shading again. Love the simple shading in these and certain books, and I like to try and keep my shading the same in each book, or the style that I color in. So yeah, and there's the back of that. And then the last one I did in here, which I really love, is this little guy. He's super cute. So yeah, I wanted to do the Grim Reaper to finish off this book for Halloween. So that was the last page I did in here. I used the white Posca pen for the little dots and over the moon and these clouds. And again, see, it says blue and green, but instead of using bright colors, I used dark to make it a nighttime scene. And I really love how it turned out. And yeah, so that is the pages I did in here for October, and then I've got some for March to show you, so stay tuned for that. Next, I coloured from Halloween Black Background by Colour Questopia. I did my first ever page in a Colour Questopia book, so it ended up being the last page, I think, in here, I believe. Yes. So this is my page. I love how it turned out. I knew prior to buying some of the Color Questopia books, I think I've got a couple now. I've got the tattoo one and this one, and I have some on my wish list, but I knew I wanted to maybe do a base with markers, and you can't really see, but I did use a base of markers, and then I wanted to shade them with Prismacolor pencils, and this was kind of the style that came out of that. I really love how it turned out. I outlined things with white Posca pen and did little dots for stars, and yeah, really loved this one. I had so much fun with it, and I can't remember, but if I did take a photo of what it looked like before the shading, here's a picture there. So that is just the marker base, and yeah, I probably used a mix of different markers. So that is this page. Oh, I forgot to say, I'm so sorry, but after the Coco Wyo book, that was my only one that wasn't color by number books. So yeah, the rest are color by numbers. So next is Autumn Inspirations by George Tufexis, and I wanted to do one that seemed Halloween vibes because I love this book. I've only completed 2 pages in it now, but I really want to do more. I just haven't grabbed it lately, but I love the George Tufexis books. So I did this one because it looked the most Halloween-y to me, because the witch, we've got a black cat, pumpkins. Yeah, it just looks like someone would go trick-or-treating to this house. This one, I believe I just used my Sharpies and my shuttle art markers because I bought them specifically to try them out in this book, and yeah, I'll show you them. Just give me a second. So yeah, I use Sharpies, and then I use these shuttle art permanent markers, and it's a 48 color set. I just got it from Amazon. I believe I got it at the start of October because I wanted permanent markers to use in here. And I'll just take one out so I can show you the tip, because I was trying to find ultra fine points, but these are only fine points, so they still have a pretty thick tip, but I wanted a large variety of colors as well, because the Sharpies don't have all the colors that would be in one of these books. So that's why I got them, and they actually worked really well in here. Some of the little details were very hard to stay in the lines, but yeah. And I actually made a mistake. I just remembered because I would have forgot, but I wanted to tell you guys because I like to let you know the mistakes in these. But I actually did the shadow here, the back to front somehow, like the shades. So if you see... Sorry, the solutions there. Sorry, it's kind of shaky and hard to show, but see how it's a dark shadow and then it's light and then dark a little bit under the pumpkins. Yeah, so that was the mistake I made somehow, I don't know. But yeah, so that is from this book. And I think I've said it maybe in a whole video, but I really want the Sea Life one by George Tufexis because I love the colours in that. So next is my Vampire Diaries Dots, Lines and Spirals. I've done a couple in March, as you see, but we need to show you October's page, which was this one. So it ended up being Jeremy, and it is a spiral. So I just selected a random page and ended up getting this one. So yeah, I love these books. This is the back. I just use my Sharpie Ultra Fines in black for these kind of books, and I love the results. But I do want to get a book where I do try use different coloured Sharpie Ultra Fines, because I've seen people do it with gel pens and stuff, and some of the colours look really awesome and you can still tell what the picture is, but I'm afraid that I might use a colour where you can't really see the image, because that's why I like the black, because you're guaranteed to still see the image. So that is that one. Next, which also my excuse for this being a Halloween theme was it's vampires. Hello. So I had to find a way to still do a page from in one of these books. So yeah, next I have one of my newer ones, especially in October. I think I got it in in September, I think. Yeah, I did. I think this one was a present as well for my birthday. But yeah, the 100 magical circle book. And I really wanted to try one in here, and I did look at the solutions to choose one that seemed Halloween theme. Also, if you're afraid of spiders, look away. There's a big hint. So yeah, I did this page here of the spider or the tarantula. And yeah, I really love how it turned out. I used Crayola Super Tips, so then it wouldn't go through. But yeah, I do love the choices, and yeah, I'm excited to do more for in here. I was very, very excited to get this book because I just think it's really awesome that there's circles and how the finished page turns out, and it looks very artsy with the circles. So yeah, that's that page. I'll get rid of it so then you guys can look that we're looking away because of the spider. It is gone now. Okay, so next I have Horror Creatures, Dots, Lines and Spirals. So I'll show you the back one first because that's what I did first in here because I want to dive in and do my first page from this book. So I just selected a random page, and it did end up being a lines one, which are my favorites. So it goes this way. Sorry, my robe, like end of the robe thing just keeps going into the camera there. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's this character. I'm not too sure what they're off, from Horror Creatures. And if you know what movie it's from or show, just, yeah, please let me know because I do like to stay up to date and know my horror knowledge. And a lot of the characters I do know from the back. But yeah, so that's that one. And that was all I actually did for October. So then, what did I say? So December, I didn't do any Christmas images, which I was really sad. So I am going to try catch up on those in the next few months because I waited for Christmas to do Christmas images and I didn't do any. So that really annoyed me. I'm one of those people, it doesn't have to be the month or the holiday for me to color from the book, or it doesn't have to be the right season. Like, I color whatever I feel like, and yeah, I just want to color more when it's in that season or holiday. So yeah, I will show you what this one was for October, but I ended up finishing it in December because they do take a long time. So it's Ghostface. And I knew it was going to be him. I tried to find him because with some of the lined ones, you can kind of see, like, they're very hard, but if you're looking for a certain one, you can kind of see, like, that is a face. Don't know if it shows up on camera, though. But, yeah, I love the Scream movies, and if you've seen Scary Movie, the comedy skit versions, I love those. Grew up with those and the Scream movies, so like watching them. So there's the back. You can see it had a nice fresh marker, and then one that was starting to lose ink. But yeah, so again, done in the Sharpie Ultra Fines. Love how he turned out. And yeah, that is that one, and that's that book. So next I have Mosaic Patterns, and this is the last book, unfortunately. So there was one I did in December from here, and it was, I can't remember which page I did. Oh yeah, I think I did this one first. So it was the food page here, which to me, I couldn't tell what they were for a while, but I believe it's a burger, a pizza, and then like a hot dog. So that is that page. And I always use my Ohuhu markers in here, not the brush ones. When I've said before, when I just say Ohuhu markers or something marker, it's the regular one. And if I say brush marker, then it's the brush ones. So yeah, and then the last page in here I did was this one. And I did this I started it in October, I think, as well. Hoping it would be a pumpkin page because I knew there was one in here somewhere, and I kind of tried to look at the color scheme, and yeah, because I think I did the food one thinking this might be the pumpkin page and it wasn't, and then yeah, I ended up actually finding it, and yeah, I ended up finishing it, I think, yeah, in January, or maybe this was the December one, I can't remember. So there's the back. I did it in my Ohuhu markers, and yeah, love how it came out. I love this book so much. It's like I want to just keep working in it and finishing it, but at the same time I love it and I don't want it to end. But then I can just buy another book from Satch and Satch Deva. That's a Mosaic art one. So yeah, that is my completed pages from October, December and January. Thank you guys for being so patient, and I hope you guys are happy that this video still came out. You might have thought that maybe I wasn't going to film anything. I wanted to let the books stack up a little bit first, so I'm not just showing you like 2 pictures or 1 picture from a month. So yeah, and I felt like there wasn't a lot in October, but I still would have filmed that for you guys, but yeah, I just didn't end up filming because of the move. And yeah, I do not have too much books to show you for a colouring book haul, but maybe I can put that in the start of my March completed pages video, maybe combine the two, I don't know. Let me know what you think on that, just because there's only a couple, or I can wait for them to stack up and film it all together like this. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely rest of your day or night. Stay tuned for upcoming videos, and I'm very excited to show you my finished pages for March. And yeah, it's definitely great. Now that I've settled into the new house, I'm out of my slump, my colouring slump. So it's very fun and great to colour again. I've really missed it. So, but you know, it's good to take a break and refresh and then come back to some of your hobbies. So yeah, I will love you and leave you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.